Mila Place. Yes. Wait. Okay. Watson, wait. Okay. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to another day of Vlogmas. I'm doing a cycling class. I just signed up for it this morning actually because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it. Last night I did end up working pretty late, and then I was just going to decide today. I'm going to do this class. It's 45 minutes and it's just their classic class, which is like what you would expect from a cycling class. I only really have done foundation and classic classes because I started cycling again. I was going to say recycling. I started cycling again maybe 2-3 weeks ago, so I'm still kind of getting back into the routine of it. I'm just gonna take you guys with me this morning, and then we're gonna head home. I'm gonna get ready for the day, do my skincare, and then I'm gonna edit a bunch of videos. So pretty chill day, but I still feel like it's gonna feel very busy. Hello guys, I'm done with my ride. Honestly, that kicked my butt. I did a new instructor today and she was so much fun, very motivating, talked throughout the class, which is exactly what I needed for such a difficult ride. This is probably my most difficult that I've done, and I've only done I think maybe 6 rides so far. Since this is a new cycle bar, they actually just opened this location. I did go to their grand opening and that's when I signed up, and I got like the founding member discount, and I also got a retail discount. Wait, what am I trying to say? I also received a coupon for a retail purchase, and I went ahead and redeemed that today, and I got 2 things actually. Since we are in December doing Vlogmas, obviously, I went ahead and got this like Christmas themed tank top. It says, "Oh, what fun it is to ride." How cute is that? And then it says cycle bar in the little smiley faces. I'm obsessed. It's like a ribbed tee right here, like the corners here. There was another one, but it was kind of like a cut off muscle tank, and I just felt like this one, I don't know, it was structured better. I got a large because they seem to run really small. Like it held the medium to my body, and I was like, oh, that's gonna have to really stretch on me. What I had my eyes on since I started classes was a crew neck, and I wanted the black one, but they only had the black one in medium left, and I wanted it like super baggy, so I went ahead and got a white one. This one has cycle bar in a bunch of different colors, and it's kind of festive, but it also doesn't have to be. Since it's getting a little more cold, I can like throw this on my way to classes, and then whenever I leave, and also just at home. It has the cuff sleeves, and also the bottom has like the elastic to it as well. But anyways, I have to go grab some gas, and then we're gonna head home, do some skincare, and start the day. Hey guys, welcome back. I just finished taking a shower. I did wash my hair today because it was time. So now we're gonna do skincare. So my morning skincare routine is not as rotational, I guess, as my nighttime skincare routine. I skin cycle at night, so my products are constantly changing. But every morning, it's pretty much the same thing. So I'm gonna do that with you guys today. Starting off with my Tower 28 SOS Spray. I use this morning and night, pretty generously as well. I love this. I feel like it just balances my skin. The sun is starting to come in. Right when I stand here, the sun starts to come in. Let me zoom in more. So I let that pretty much dry all the way. And for toner in the mornings, I like to do something a little bit more hydrating. So today we're gonna go in with this Hada Labo hydrating lotion. It's a Japanese brand, so lotion for them is toner typically. For us, I actually switch up my toners a lot because I have a ton of them, and I find that my skin kind of likes one or the other, like just depending on what I need more. So today I feel like I want some hydration because it is quite cold outside. So I think my skin needs that extra hydration, but sometimes I'll also use this Isntree Onion New Pair Essence Toner. This one is really nice and hydrating, but it's also calming and it helps the skin barrier. And I also have been using the Missha Time Revolution, the first essence. This is supposed to be a dupe for the SK2 essence. It's really nice, and I like this for firming the skin and toning it up. Today, like I said, we're gonna go in with this one, and I'm just gonna take a good amount of this into my hand. I go in with like a swiping and patting motion. Honestly, I'm too impatient to just pat in all my skincare. I know that that is not ideal, but I'm just trying to be real with you guys. And I am gonna take it down my neck a little bit, not too much down my neck, because I am currently using a cream for my neck and my décolleté, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But I don't actually let that toner completely dry. I just let it get a little bit damp before going in with my COSRX Snail Mucin Essence. I have 2 videos talking about this, and I talk about it very often in like empties videos and favorites and stuff. This is definitely a holy grail. It really helps to hydrate my skin and pull in as much moisture as possible without being too much. And I also feel like it allows all of my skincare to really penetrate into the skin. And by the way, even though I'm rubbing my skincare products in, I am doing it very gently. I'm not trying to be too aggressive with the skin. And I don't know if you guys use disposable like face towels, but I've been using these from Clean Skin Club for a couple of months now, and it truly has been such a game changer for my skin. It doesn't harbor bacteria the same way that a regular face towel would, because even though you wash that, you know, it can still irritate the skin and hold bacteria, and detergent seems to really irritate my skin, especially on my face. So switching over to these disposable ones has been really great, and one towel will last me like a day and a half. So I'll use it morning and night, and I'll always have like 2 kind of changing, you know. And the previous one I'll use to like wipe down my countertops, and then I'll toss that and then move on to the face towel. All right, so you can see the skin is looking nice and plump already, very hydrated. So now we're gonna go in with our actives, and I do use 2 actives in the morning. I go in with my vitamin C and my salicylic acid. These 2 have been really amazing. I've been switching out my vitamin C, and currently I'm using this one. This is Dr. Althea. I believe this is a Korean brand. I got this off of YesStyle. It's a 20% vitamin C concentrate. What makes me a little nervous is that it's not in an opaque bottle, so I'm wondering if this is going to turn quickly. I hope not, but this is what it looks like so far. The consistency and the look of it is very clear, and it's more of a thick serum, so if I shake up the bottle, you'll see that it kind of holds bubbles in there. So it is more of a gel consistency, but yeah, that's like the only thing that really concerns me about this, is that it might go bad quickly. I don't know if this vitamin C is any different from others, but I know that you usually want it in an opaque container so that the vitamin C isn't compromised, but I have really been liking this. It's kind of like a gel consistency. It's a very, very lightweight. It's not sticky at all, and truly, I feel like it is really helping with my hyperpigmentation. I have some newer hyperpigmentation right here, and I have some on my chin, so I've been really focusing on those and trying to see how quickly it's diminishing them, and I feel like it is not as prominent as it was before. I put a little on my forehead even though I don't have too much discoloration, but I feel like just to even up and brighten the skin, you know? While it is more of a gel texture, it does dry down really nicely, and it doesn't feel super sticky, or at least not that I notice, because I do go in with more products. But it layers well, doesn't pill, and I've only been using it, I want to say maybe 2 to 3 weeks now, and I feel like it has already been doing wonders for my skin, but I will keep you guys updated. Typically, I'll update you guys on like Instagram stories or something. I'll show you like up close skin photos and videos. So check that out if you are curious about my skincare and how it's like really doing over time, and the progress it's been making, but so far I have been really liking it. Before that, I was using, let me grab it. I was using this, I believe it's the Melano CC. This is really, really nice. It distributes exactly the right amount that you need. And as you can see, it is in an opaque tube, so it doesn't compromise that formulation. This one feels even thinner than the other one that I just used. And it's slightly oily. So if you want some hydration as well as that vitamin C, this one would be really nice. And just in general, this has overwhelmingly positive reviews. I think it works really well and it helps to kind of maintain what's going on my skin when it comes to discoloration and acne scarring. And it also kind of diminishes that at the same time. Sometimes to speed up the drying process, I'll go in with this little mini fan. I just got this at a local beauty depot. It rattles and it's not the best quality, but it does the job. It hasn't died on me yet, so I've been really enjoying this. And it has a little stand that I can like stand it up on my sink and just use it like this. It's really nice. So for the vitamin C, I do let that completely dry before going in with other skincare because I really want to give this the opportunity to sink into the skin and really absorb. So for eye cream, I have been switching out two recently. This is the Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This one I have gone through, I think, one other jar before. It is this yellow tone, so it kind of gives the illusion that it's really brightening up the skin. It feels very thin, but still extremely hydrating. And then I've also been using the beyou Caffeine Eye Cream. This one is quite nice as well, and I like that it's in this squeezy tube. It is a little bit thicker than this, but it's still a very thin lotion type of thing. And something that I have been really liking to do is using these Dieux Forever eye masks. I got this in one of my unboxing advent calendars. I am obsessed with these. It has like the little angel and it says Dieux on the other one. So what I've been doing is using my eye cream and then sticking these on underneath. Let's actually go ahead and do that. So I'm going to use the Henriksen one today and just do a very thin amount right here. You need so little of this to feel how hydrating and nourishing it is. We're going to go ahead and take these eye masks. These are wonderful because they are medical silicone and they're reusable, so you just wash it with warm water and soap and then store it in the tin and then you're good to go. You don't have to fuss with the disposable eye masks, and you can use any eye serum that you want with it. You're not stuck to one, eye mask formula or whatever. Those are not going anywhere. I like to leave it on anywhere between 5 to like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go in with my Sunday Rile UFO Acne Treatment Oil, and I recently bought the larger size during Black Friday. They're having like a 25 or 30% off sale, so I finally got the big one, which is perfect because I just ran out of the smaller one that I used. You guys will probably know if you've watched any of my skincare routine videos or favorites videos, this is a holy grail, and I refused for so long to purchase this because I just could not justify the price. But honestly, the second that I started using it, within, I want to say 48 hours, my breakouts were diminished. This completely controls any breakouts that I have, any breakouts that are forming. Like if I can feel it under the skin, I'll use this. Well, at this point, I use it every morning, so I'm trying to look in the mirror. Before, when I was using it sparingly, I would only use it when I felt a breakout coming, but I've learned that this is incredible for me every morning. It's not heavy, it is an oil, and I am more of an oily skin type, but I don't find that this is too oily and it doesn't stay oily throughout the day. It definitely feels quite heavy when you first apply it, but I promise you, it completely dries down. It doesn't get in the way of your makeup or the rest of your skincare. I can't tell you how much this has transformed my skin. I truly think it's incredible. So anytime I'm breaking out, I will use this spot treatment. This is from Roche-Posay. This is the Effaclar Duo. It has 5.5% benzoyl peroxide. It is strong. I will tell you, it can be very strong. It can be drying on the skin, especially if you're using both of these together. So definitely test it out. But my skin can handle it, and it actually works wonders whenever I have pimples. Like if I have a pimple, I promise, like I'm telling you guys, this gets rid of it within a day or two. Whether it be a whitehead or cystic salicylic acne or something, anytime I will use this and it completely gets rid of my acne. And I have stubborn acne. Like, I didn't think that any spot treatment could really get rid of my acne. I just thought it would maintain it and then slowly help it heal quickly. But this gets rid of it. I don't know how it's so effective, but it's incredible. But those are my acne treatments. Those are the ones I'm constantly talking about. Oh, and also, I forgot to tell you guys what face wash I used. This is the face wash I've been using. This is the I Do Care Cleans It Away. It has 1.5% salicylic acid. And I used to say that face wash didn't really make a difference for skin and I would just use whatever. But honestly, when I switched over to acne specific face washes, it made such a big difference and it helped to balance my skin and start my skincare routine off on the right foot. I think that it has made a huge difference having that salicylic acid, and then at night I use benzoyl peroxide. So just a little tip for you, if you're really struggling, I would suggest maybe playing with both of those ingredients. Start off using them separately and then maybe combine them within your routine. But honestly, I think the big turning point with me was using benzoyl peroxide in general and this oil. All right, now time to go in with moisturizer. I have been using two different ones and they're both gel cream moisturizers. If you guys don't already know, I really love a good gel moisturizer, especially for my more oily type skin. And the one I've been really loving is this Heimish Watermelon Moisture Soothing Gel Cream. This is exactly like the Glow Recipe Watermelon Moisturizer, except it doesn't have the scent. This is unscented and it feels so nice and thin. If anything, this one is slightly more moisturizing, slightly thicker, which I don't mind because it's thicker for a gel, not thicker like a cream, you know what I mean? I also have this Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream, which I also received in one of my advent calendar videos. And this one is so nice. If I can get it open. One, I really love the packaging. Glow Recipe's packaging is just always on point. This is what it looks like. As you can see, this one definitely looks like it has more of a cream gel consistency, while this looks more like a gel. Like you can see it's a little bit more transparent, but both of them are incredible. This one is slightly more moisturizing, but because I use that more moisturizing toner, I'm gonna go in with my Heimish one, and I just have this little spatula. I don't really like dipping my finger in it, and that's all I need for my entire face. And I'm just gonna go in and put this everywhere. And as you're spreading this out, it feels so smooth and silky. It really is such a treat to put on the skin. And I'm gonna go ahead and peel these eye masks off, and then I'm gonna wash those in a little bit, but I'm also going to use a little bit of that moisturizer on top of the eye cream just to lock everything in. Gonna use this Lawless lip mask in Juicy Watermelon, and this one is nice because it does feel slightly plumping. The neck cream that I told you guys about is this one. This is from Maylis. It's the B-Poised Neck and Décolleté Firming Cream. This has made my skin on my neck and my chest feel incredibly soft, and I was actually not expecting that. I just wanted to like firm and tone here, and I do have some fine lines starting to form at the base of my neck, so I want to start getting ahead of that, even though it's already forming. But I've been using this, and if you guys have never used Maylis products, they are incredible. They truly feel like they make a difference, and you can physically see a difference within like a month or two of using the products consistently. You definitely have to be consistent though, I will say, or you won't get those results that you want. But if you are consistent, man, those results are so noticeable. It smells really nice. I wouldn't mind if it didn't have a scent though. I was just so shocked by how smooth my skin felt after I started using this. I think within a week, I was like, why is my skin so soft? And I realized it was this cream. It almost feels plumping like to the skin, which is perfect because if you're trying to plump up those fine lines and stuff, it really makes a difference. Before I started using this again, I actually would take all of my skincare down to my neck and my chest, but currently I wanted to focus on using this cream, and I really like it. I talked about it in my organizing my skincare shelf video. I kept it on the shelf, and I'm really glad that I started using it again. The last thing I want to talk about is sunscreen. So sunscreen is so vital to your skincare. If you don't use sunscreen, forget about anything that the vitamin C is going to do. Forget about anything that your active ingredients are going to do. I love my Asian sunscreens. This one is pretty much out. I actually don't know if I have any more in this bottle, but this is one of my absolute favorite sunscreens. This is Isntree's Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. It has an SPF of 50. I've gone through, I think, 2 bottles of this, and this would be my 3rd one. It is truly incredible. It feels like a moisturizer, like straight up like a moisturizer. It doesn't feel thick like some Western sunscreens can feel. It doesn't leave you feeling like you have a film. It absorbs into the skin exactly like a face moisturizer. So I would highly recommend checking this out if you are not a fan of sunscreen because of the way it feels. And then this Beauty of Joseon one, I did a Instagram reel talking about this, and I showed you guys like my full review on it. I love how nice this makes the skin look. It gives you that glass skin finish. It's wonderful. But today I'm gonna use this to try to use it up. I don't think I have like really any left here. Okay, that's all I have left. So we'll just go ahead and use this as well. And by the way, the Isntree one does not add a white cast or anything. This is a gel texture, but yeah, I did a whole review on Instagram, so check that out if you want to see it. I have still been loving this. It makes the skin look at that, so hydrated, so smooth. It doesn't irritate my skin. It absorbs completely into the skin, and I put this all over, even up into the hairline, behind the ears, the neck, and behind the neck as well. Sunscreen is so important if you're trying to combat hyperpigmentation as well as wrinkles. All right, and whatever's left over, I just put on the back of my hands. I do use a separate sunscreen on like my body, but yeah, I'm like, why waste it? So I put it on my hands. All right, guys, that is my morning skincare routine. I know it's pretty extensive, but all in all, whenever I do my skincare routine, it takes me maybe like 5 minutes to finish. And the skin always looks so good. I love a really dewy, very glass-like skin finish. I love how hydrated the skin is. And a good way to check if you have enough hydration in the skin is to really push down and kind of like push up. And if you see a bunch of tiny little lines form, those are dehydration lines. So that means that you need a little bit more hydration in the skin. But see, we are nice and hydrated here. Like, look at how plump and moisturized the skin looks. This is what the skin is looking like. And also, it's important that you reapply your sunscreen every 2 hours, just FYI. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get changed, get started on my work for the day, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely wanted to show you guys my morning skincare routine because a lot of you have asked recently about my skincare routine, and I'm more than happy to share all that info with you. If you have any additional questions about my routine or just anything in general, any comments about it, let me know in the comments down below. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!